Learning Unreal Engine every random couple of days until I love myself. Day 4. Look, listen, I'm sorry, okay? I do have a life, believe it or not. When we last left off, we were dealing with this insanity. I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I left you in suspense. Things were tense, things were serious, but it's an easy fix. All you need to do is click on your center bone and change the pull angle. It usually ends up being 90 or negative 90, but in this case, it's 43.3, and I'm not sure why. Does this have something to do with the X and the Z roll that we did in the last episode, you might ask? And to that I say, I don't know. Moving on. I then go ahead and parent the pull bone to the target bone, just so that the target and the pull bone move up as one, and the pull bone never gets too close to the knee joint. I do the same to the back leg, but I notice that this man has 2 knees, so therefore it makes sense to me he would need 2 poles, right? So I could tell which direction each knee needs to bend. But then as soon as I do this, oh my god, it's a disaster. So I set the roll of the lower knee, and then I go up to the second knee, and I try to set the roll, and nothing happens, and I don't understand why. So I just remove all the bone constraints of the upper center, like thigh bone here, and it looks fine to me without it. So I guess I only need 1 pole, and the other joint just knows which way to bend. So I'll take it. And then I get super distracted by how the eye looks.
Have you been checked for ADHD?
So I come up here and I try to fix it up, and then I decide it was better before. But it's not a total waste of time, because I make it from a square into a circle. So, saved the whole game, I'd say. Now, I remember that every armature is supposed to have a root bone, and the point of a root bone is you grab onto it, and the whole skeleton follows without deforming. So I add a root bone here, right in the middle of where I think all the other bones are going to be, on the ground, and then I parent the target to the root bone, the lower spine to the root bone, and the back leg target to the root bone. But then when I move the root bone around, it's insane. It goes crazy. So, I don't know what's going on here. I'm really confused by this, and it took me a while to figure it out. I went back to all these tutorials, I watched a bunch of it because I knew that I just missed one button somewhere. One button. Click on your center bone in pose mode, go over here and you'll see chain length. And what this refers to is how many adjacent bones the deformation affects. Right? So how many connected bones down the chain of bones is affected by the target bone's movement. So for the front leg, this is going to be 2 because it's only got kind of a thigh bone and a calf bone. But for the back leg, it's going to be 3 because it's got its kind of center thigh and then upper leg bone, as frogs do, as we've discussed. Whew. This episode really took it out of me. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.